There comes a time in life when you have to make a choice, a hard choice, a painful choice, a choice that separates the past from the future. And that choice is letting some people go. Some of you are holding on to people who are dragging you down. People who don't celebrate you, who don't support you, who don't want to see you win. They pretend to be in your corner, but deep down, they don't believe in you. And when you start doing better, when you start leveling up, suddenly they're quiet, they're distant, they're uncomfortable. Why? Because your growth exposes their stagnation. You see, not everyone in your life is meant to go where you're going. Some people were never meant to be part of your future, only your past. And the longer you hold on to them, the more they slow you down. You cannot climb to the top if you're carrying dead weight. You cannot soar if you're chained to the ground. The higher you try to go, the heavier they become. And guess what? They're not going to help you reach the summit. They don't care about your success. They just want to ride along for free. And some of them, they're not just dead weight. They're holding you down on purpose. They don't want to see you fly because they're afraid of being left behind. They see your potential, and instead of being inspired, they feel threatened. So they plant seeds of doubt in your mind. They remind you of your past failures. They laugh at your dreams. They question your decisions. They make you second guess yourself. Wake up. Look around. Who in your life is lifting you up, and who is pulling you back? Because the people around you are either fueling your fire or extinguishing it. And if someone is draining your energy, distracting you from your purpose, or making you feel like you're not enough, it's time to let them go. It takes mental strength to walk away from people you once loved, people you once trusted. Because sometimes the hardest thing in life is letting go. Not because you want to, but because you have to. Some of you are surrounded by people who don't respect you, who don't support you, who don't see your worth. But you keep holding on because you don't want to be alone. You keep giving them another chance. You keep ignoring the signs. And every time they disappoint you, every time they take advantage of your kindness, every time they show you exactly who they are, and yet you stay. Why? Because you're afraid. Afraid to start over. Afraid of the pain. Afraid of what life looks like without them. But let me tell you something. Your fear is keeping you stuck. Your fear is keeping you from becoming the person you were meant to be. There is a cost to keeping the wrong people in your life. A cost greater than loneliness. A cost greater than discomfort. The cost is your potential. The cost is your peace. The cost is your future. Imagine planting a seed in poisoned soil. It doesn't matter how much sunlight it gets. It doesn't matter how much water you pour in. That seed will never grow the way it's supposed to. It will struggle. It will weaken. It will barely survive. That's what happens when you keep toxic people in your life. When you surround yourself with negativity. When you keep letting people into your space who don't deserve to be there. They don't just hold you back, they change you. They change the way you think, the way you see yourself, the way you believe in yourself. And let me tell you something, you cannot afford to let that happen. You cannot afford to waste your energy proving yourself to people who will never see your worth. You cannot afford to spend another year hoping, wishing, waiting for someone to treat you right when they've already shown you they won't. You have to walk away. And walking away doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're strong enough to choose yourself. Strong enough to protect your energy. Strong enough to say, I deserve better. Look around you. The people in your life, are they adding to you or are they taking from you? Are they building you up or are they tearing you down? Are they celebrating your wins or are they secretly hoping you fail? Because the truth is, not everyone clapping for you is happy for you. Some people are just close enough to keep an eye on you, to see if you'll make it, to see if you'll fall, to see if they can take advantage of you again. Mental strength is knowing when to let go, knowing when to walk away from people who no longer serve your growth, knowing when to stop explaining yourself, stop justifying your decisions, stop making excuses for people who don't deserve a place in your life. And yes, it will hurt. Yes, you will feel the loss. But listen to me. What you're losing is nothing compared to what you're gaining. You're gaining clarity. You're gaining peace. You're gaining self-respect. And most importantly, you're gaining you.